Told you I'd be back. Like I said at the end of the last video, this week's video, we're going to try my hardest to get that car running and driving, get in a state to where I can try to drive it, because I haven't gotten to really drive it yet. So that's our goal. I got a bunch of parts, just like tune-up parts, just to give the motor the best chance of running. And we're going to do those. We're going to do an oil change. We're going to replace spark plugs, wires, stuff like that. Simple stuff to try and get it running as is. It should run. The motor, as far as I understand, doesn't have any major problems with it. But it sat for a long time. So that's the goal. We're going to try and get this car running right now. So the first thing I got to do is I actually really want to do an oil change, because if I'm going to start the car after sitting for that long and it has crappy oil in it, I want to not damage it more than I have to. I want to put fresh oil in it, fresh oil filter, try and give it the best chance it can have. But the problem is it's over here, and we have another bay in our shop right here with the lift, and it won't run. So I can't. I would like to use the lift really bad. I don't want to try and get under that car, but I might just have to do it where it sits. So okay, whatever, we'll just do it where it is. Might as well. So I have no idea where this just came from. I'm looking everywhere and I can't find out exactly where it dropped from, but this car's been sitting for so long, I don't know. Like, I just jacked it up and then I let it down on the jack stands, and I don't know where these came from, but they're just like a bunch of like larvae. No idea. I don't see anywhere they might have come from. They're just there, and that worries me. Am I gonna have these things falling on me while I'm trying to work on my car? That'd be gross. Gotta deal with it. They're on this side too. What the heck? Did they just come from my wheel? My tire or something? They're brand new tires. That's the only thing on this car that's new. I have no idea. That is so trippy. Okay, whatever. I just need to get under there to do the oil change, so wish me luck. I'm gonna use a creeper so I'm not laying in bugs. These things are freaking awesome. So I also put a new battery in here a while ago because I was gonna start it and then my life got busy. So I just put a battery in here and it hasn't ever used it. So it's a brand new battery, but it's dead already. So I think I need to take it out and charge it out while I'm doing everything else, so that by the time I'm ready to use it, it's charged. So let's do that first. Luckily that wasn't very tight. Or that. Get out of there. Red, go to positive. Yeah. Red, go to positive. And black, go to negative. Let's get that away from that. Let's see. Let's do low, I guess, for an hour, I guess. Yeah, let's see if that charges it. Alright, leave that to do its thing. Alright, now oil change. So I can't find like a normal oil catch can that you're supposed to use, but good old Folgers can will do the trick. These things don't have very much oil, so I don't need anything very big. Alright, this is a little bit of a hard part. Since this car is mid-engine, the engine's posted up in the rear of the car, I have to jack up the backside to get to the motor. But what I'm finding is right here, there's the drain plug is on the back side of the oil pan. So since it's tilted like that, I can't get like all the oil out. I'll get most of it out, but it kind of sucks the way it's in here. The drain plug is in a spot where I won't be able to drain out all the oil, which kind of is difficult. This is why it would have been nice to use the lift, but I don't want to try and push it over there. So there's the drain plug right there. It's tilted upward, whatever. Alright. Can I do this without making a mess? And of course I'm not wearing gloves because I'm a man. Or something. Stupid man. Oh, come on. Come on. Ooh, it's black. Alright, we'll let that drain for a bit. It's kind of nice laying on these things. It's nice and comfortable. Alright, now that the oil's draining, I have to attempt... Oh, I almost just got this in the oil. Now that the oil's draining, I have to try and find the oil filter. I got an oil filter for it. I think I know where it is. I think it's like on the forward side of the motor, like towards the front of the car. It's not easy to get under here. And where is it? I'm gonna have to wait till the oil's done draining because I'm gonna be right underneath it, having it drain on me if I don't. I could not for the life of me figure out how to get that oil filter off while filming it, but I got it off. It's a lot easier to do without filming. Making YouTube videos with cars is probably the hardest thing because you don't only have to do the even easy shit. It's not that you just have to do it, you have to video it, and that is super hard. But I got the oil filter out. It's supposed to be orange like that. It's so gross. But I got the new one. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, I'll throw this on and then I'll pick you guys back up. The rest of the stuff we have to do has to be done on, I can do from the top of the car. So once I get this done, I'm gonna drop the car back down and we'll be golden. Okay, so I got the oil drained out and I got the oil filter replaced. And now there's a couple more things I want to do to the motor before we try and start it. And that's this stuff. So here we got spark plugs, we got spark plug wires, we got distributor cap and distributor rotor. So I want to replace all these things. It's all part of what's called just a basic tune-up. Because over time, especially like the cap and the rotor, they get old, they get a little worn down. They don't make spark as efficiently as they used to. Same with spark plugs, is they just get worn out over time, and who knows when the last time this thing got new spark plugs. And the spark plug wires, it's just another thing you just do, because new spark plug wires, might as well. So now we're going to do that, and luckily all that stuff is right here on top of the motor. We got your distributor cap and the rotors inside there. We got the spark plug wires and spark plugs going right here. Another cool thing about this build that I didn't tell you guys about last time, and I probably should have, is like this motor's should be fine, like it should run and everything, like I was telling you just a little bit ago. It's a really high mile motor. It's got like 300,000 miles on it or something like that. But I had a buddy and I helped him move some stuff from his house because he was moving houses. And I was telling him about my car and he asked me what motor was it. I'm like, oh, it's the 4AG. It came in all the MR2s. And he was like, oh, cool. I got one of those. Do you want it? So I have a brand new motor for this car. Well, it's basically brand new. It's super low miles. It was rebuilt apparently. It came out of a Corolla. So I got this brand new motor for basically the price of using my truck for an afternoon to help him move some stuff. So I'm not going to swap that in yet because that's a big job I don't need to do right now. But whenever this motor goes out or whenever I feel I have the need to put a new fresh motor in it, whenever I have the time or just want to, I have a motor so I can rebuild it or whatever, modify it a little bit if I want and throw it in here. So yeah, that's the plan with that eventually. All right, let's do the tune-up. So I think the first thing I'm going to want to do is replace each spark plug and keep the spark plug wire next to the spark plug because it's really important. You don't want to mix up the spark plug wires. You don't want the wrong wires going to the wrong spark plugs. So I have to keep the wires in order because I'm going to be swapping out the cap also, and the spark plug wires also go into the cap. That's another thing, you don't want the spark plug wires going in the wrong spot. So everything has to be kept where it's going to go. So I think I'm going to do the spark plugs first. It's the easiest. Keep the wires kind of maintained. And then I'll replace the wires so I can attach it to the spark plug and then swap out the cap. I think that's the best way to do it. I'm just going to send it. So let's do spark plugs first. Okay, it's probably a good thing I'm doing these spark plugs. I mean, I didn't know if I had to or not, but just for reference, I'll show you the worst spark plug. Ugh. It's that one right there. Let's see if I can get better light. It's pretty discolored. The tip of it's a little worn down. I mean, it's not terrible. Could be worse. At least it has the right gapping and everything, but it could definitely be replaced. And that is in comparison to the brand new ones. Oh, look at that. So much more satisfying. All right, let's put these ones in and get over with that. Just like that, they're in. I'm gonna swap out the spark plug wires now, so that I know, because because now I got the spark plugs in. I can put the spark plug wires on where I had the old ones and leave them connected to the spark plugs, and then swap them out with the new cap as I do that. Trying to keep everything right where it's supposed to go, because if you mix up the wires and you can't figure out how you mixed them up, it is a nightmare to refigure out how they go. On a 4-cylinder, it's not that bad because there's only 4 and you can look it up and it's not as bad. But when you have like a V8 or something, which I've done before, I've swapped the spark plug wires somehow and it was a nightmare to figure out how they go back. So just to be safe, I'm gonna avoid having to look anything up and just replace them one at a time so that I know what's going where as I do it. Alright, I swapped out the spark plugs, the spark plug wires, drained the oil. So now all I gotta do is put oil back in it. Hopefully the battery's charged and we can try and start it, because that's the real reason we're all here, isn't it? I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me do basic maintenance and tune-up on this car. You and I both just want to see it run. I mean, that's the real reason we're here. So I'm gonna fill her up and then try and start it. Hopefully the battery's charged enough. If not, I'll try and jump start it, I guess. I don't know how much oil this takes. I assume it's not much, like 3 or 4 quarts, but I've never done an oil change on this. I don't know how much it takes, so I'm just gonna fill a little bit, check the dipstick, fill it more, see where we're at. All right. Whew. Made it. Alright, that's 3 quarts. Let's see where we're at. Where is the dipstick on this thing? I just realized I didn't know. Where the heck is it? It's got to go down to the oil pan, so you assume it's got to be right here somewhere. Right? Right? Where's my dipstick, Jimmy? If I were a dipstick, where would I be? Where's my dipstick? Why can't I find it? Oh, there it is. It's right where I was looking. I think it's time to try and start it. Of course I would drop the key next to... Oh my god, you're kidding me. I dropped the key in between the seat and the center... Oh my gosh. Got it. Oh Lord. Alright, see if the battery's got enough juice. I mean, no, it absolutely doesn't. Well, I can plug the charger onto it and like do the high amp jump start mode. I got the battery charger connected on like full charge, so it's like a jump start mode. Let's see. I mean, Why is it not? Let me figure this out. Hold on. Oh, I moved the cable a little bit and it started to do something. Oh! Oh, that's weird. It's turning over and the key's off. Oh, okay. Weird. What is that? The car is doing a lot of weird things right now. Come on. It's got a bunch of lights that are like freaking out. I wonder if some starting fluid will do the job. I don't like doing this, but I really want this car to run. So let's see. A little bit of starting fluid in the intake. Oh man, I mean, spark plugs are all on correctly, I think. Spark plugs are good. It has gas, I think, because if it doesn't, that'd be embarrassing. The gas gauge says it's full, but I'm not positive the gas gauge works. There's a good chance it doesn't. So, I mean, I can see... I'm going to try and get some gas in it, because that could very well be the problem. Okay, I managed to get, I don't know, maybe about a gallon of gas in there. Let's see if that makes a difference. I'm starting to think the fuel gauge doesn't work, because when I turn it on, it doesn't move. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's running! It started! I don't know why it's smoking a little bit. That might just be burn off, but it's running! It's absolutely running. I'm gonna leave the charger connected because it doesn't want to, like if I take this off, it wants to die. Yep, it died. Okay, let's try it again. I'll get you guys the sound from out here this time. It's actually running pretty smooth. I mean, it just started, but it's running. I'm gonna leave it running for a couple minutes to see what happens, see if any trouble pops up. I'm gonna turn this down. It sounds like it has maybe an exhaust leak. Yeah, it's definitely an exhaust leak. It's running. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's give it a little rev, you know? Why not? I mean, Oh, she's smoking. Oh, man. I mean, smoking these cars that have sat for a long time is generally just burn off. Plus, when I did the oil filter, I did spill a little bit of oil because it's stupid. When you take the oil filter off, it drips right onto the exhaust. So I cleaned it off the best I could, so it might just be burning off a little bit of oil. I mean, it's not like the happiest sounding motor, but it's definitely running. I'm so happy it runs. That was like the one thing with this car that from the beginning I was like, please just let it run. I can figure other problems out from there, but as long as it runs, I'll be happy. And it seems to be running fairly happy. There's like an exhaust leak. I don't hear or feel any misfires. I think it backfired right there. And when it revs up, it sounds healthy. It doesn't want to kill itself. Oh, it's the little things, you know? I'm wondering if it's got an alternator problem though, because when I disconnect the battery, it doesn't want to stay running. Oh, maybe it does. Okay, I think there's a little bit of a problem with the ground, because if I touch the ground cable on the battery, it kind of wants to shut off. I mean, it's running just fine now. Alright, I'm gonna shut her down. See if it starts back up. Oh, yeah, I think the battery's shot. Well, it runs. I told you I'd get it running. Hey, buddy. Did you hear it running? Did you hear it? It's pretty cool, huh? It runs. The problem, though, I did say I would have it running and driving, but as I got in it to try and start it and drive it, or when it did start, there is absolutely nothing behind the clutch pedal. Got either a fluid leak or something, and I can't really just put fluid in it, because if I just put fluid in it, it might, I'll still have to bleed it. Okay, it won't go into gear. I've got the clutch pushed all the way down, and it won't go into gear, which makes me think it's not going to, because the clutch isn't actually disengaging. So I'm thinking even though we got it running, oh yeah, I'm thinking even though we got it running, I don't think we can drive it because of the clutch. No, at least it's running. I can't tell you how happy I am that I got this thing to start up. We got a lot of work to do, but like it's running. Gotta find new door cards. You're doing good, little buddy. Oh man, that's awesome. Now I just want to drive it. Dang it. Sadly, I'm running out of time in the day. It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So my mom's making dinner. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I told you guys I'd be back. I'll be here every week. Maybe next time we can try and get the clutch working so we can try and drive it. It starts and runs, so thanks for watching, everybody. Super excited for this build. I'm so happy it runs. It'll run better eventually. There's a lot of work to do, but that's what this whole thing's about. I do want to tease a little something for you guys right now because, yeah, we have the MR2 project, but there's also another project that I'm kind of working on. And it's on a vehicle I actually haven't introduced to you guys yet. It's a vehicle I've had for like my entire life. This vehicle I've had forever, and it's not something that I've ever really like worked on, at least not anytime recently. I did a lot of work on it a long time ago. And I haven't really done anything new with it for a long time, so I was like, just whatever. But it started giving me issues, and I got some parts to fix those issues, and it's actually a big upgrade for the vehicle. And here's part of whatever it is. Can't show you too much of that. And I have no idea how to show you this one without giving away what it is. Maybe I'll just show you the back of it. It is a very big box. I mean, I really want to show you the front of it, but I can't because I don't want you to see what it is until... Ooh, it's cool though. I don't want you to see what it is until the next video. So, I need a friend to help me with it though. It's above my pay scale. So I need to get him to get some time to come help me with it. Hopefully he'll be free next week. If not, maybe the week after that. But it's coming up really soon. See the big box over there? Okay, I'll stop. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I got it running. I did half of what I promised I was going to do. We'll try and get it driving real soon, but we do have a lot of work to do to it, so I'm super stoked, and I'm so happy it runs, and I know I've said that a couple times, but I'm so happy it runs. And let's close it out, and I'll see you guys next time. It's been real. It's been fun. I'll see you in the next one.